Good evening and welcome back to another episode of What the Farq with me, Lord Farquaad. It's great to have you back for part 4 of this 7-part series. Or back to where it all began. Just want to give a big shout out to my fellow Alliance members on server 147 on trucking, and also a shout out to my groupies, who I'm now going to call the Farquettes. You may know them as trolls. Fuck off. Right, that's my introductions. Let's jump in. So we're back to where we were at the end of episode 3, and we got to Ops 6, if I remember correctly. Yes, and we could have gone forward on Ops 7. So this is great because I can start off. I've got Ops 7, got some research, got some mining done. Looks like I've also doing some mining with a realtor. Hopefully I've got a load of missions. So let's get this going. Let's make sure that I am still in the Alliance and I haven't been booted. Brilliant. So now we're up to Ops 7. Very exciting. Get some little milestones on. So this is quite interesting, really. So for someone like myself, where, say, Ops 40, we are mining we're mining G4, we're mining all sorts. For individuals and for Alliance, when you are a lower player, because when I first started, Platinum Rush didn't exist. You come in and you literally only have the Alliance LB, which is interesting because then it's kind of, well, who's going to pick up the slack? Who's gonna do what from there? So, I'll have to spend some officer XP. That 7,500 will go very, very far. 1 hour and 16. Got to start the timer. There we go. So let's go our way through again. So we've got some missions that we did. Let's keep on collecting all of those. Make sure that we've got everything collected and done. So if there is any follow-on missions, we haven't got to worry about those. Nice resources that's going to keep us going for a little bit while we're just, you know what the great thing about it is, having a little break. It meant that I got some of these little mining ones out of the way, and that it has cheered me up so much because, as you all know, I really hate mine. Do you know what really is irritating? When you complete a mission, that it goes back up to the top again. Wouldn't it be nice if it just kind of, very much like how they changed it with the officers, it'd be nice if it just stayed where it was. Oh, look, Chen. If we can get Chen on board, that'll make life so much easier. And that's one of the things for us. Like for us experienced players, we know that we've got to get a grinding crew in ASAP. We've got to do it very, very quickly to ensure that we've got the best setup for grinding reds, because that's really what you're going to be doing. You're going to be mining and grinding reds and doing missions, and that's something we didn't know back in the day. There was no, we just kind of winged it really with kind of what we were doing and how we were kind of approaching things. So looking at it now as an experienced player looking through it, I know exactly what officers to go for. Yes, I'm still trying to get my head around which one's the next gen and which one's not, and in comparison. But so let's crack on. Let's do some building, get that sorted, and then we'll work our way through some more missions. So as we've up in 7 is open, we can start following through. We can start playing catch up on the what I want to do is really I want to add a little bit of grunt behind. So we've got to keep working on those academies to ensure that we're getting bang for our buck when we are with regards to our officers. So let's have a look. I'm still RE7, so I've got some stuff coming up. So while I've got those waiting, so we'll finish off getting some of these in play. Got another one there. Let's have a look. So what they do. So I'm not going to hit that one. Should hit that one. Should hit that one. Use the volts and the generators to do that. And if we can push forward, really speed through some of these things, some of these builds, we'll be able to get that. So this was something that I have noticed. I mean, you probably have noticed as well that you have numbers. But actually, it's giving me ones. So still got 7 there, but I've got. I don't know why I have 7. There's not 7 missions there that are open. There's not 7 tasks within the dailies that have been completed. So that is a irritator on my part. But so let's go back. So as we were talking about before, strategy wise, I'm trying to do the approach of using the map to explore where missions are, rather than just going out willy-nilly and exploring. What that will allow us to do is when we're going to a region, we can. So I've still got some stuff to do in Risa. So I can come up here. Oh, come on. So what it's doing is it means I'm just strategically working my way across the map, trying to maximize the timing game right now over previously. Before it was right, go to a 1-star system, go to a 1-star system, go to, because we didn't know about the way that the missions kind of lead you to systems that you to go to get for those mission planets. And so again, in hindsight, we look at it now. We kind of look at this in the approach that I'm doing now as this is the norm, but 2.5 years ago, this certainly was not the norm at all. Oh, I could really do with some warp research. Just I want to go faster. Let's have a look at see if there's any abuse. There's always some abuse somewhere. It's been a long time since I've seen newbie questions. It's been a very long time. So we're coming up past Risa. So let's open this map up. So where we are. So we've got a couple up here. Risa, I know we've got to hit some big things up here, which might be pushing it too much. But then we've kind of got the missions down the middle, so we'll work our way down there, and hopefully what we'll do is we'll end up finishing around this area down here. That'll give us an opportunity, and hopefully we've got a couple of builds done in that time. What I want to do is I want to try and wait until I've got my 12 helps, if possible, and then speed it through. So I just want to utilize those speed ups and save them for as long as possible. I know a little bit from further down the line, yes, we'll get lots of speed ups, but we're going to need them at a low ops level. Having them is like gold dust, really. You don't have the lack for speed ups. You just want to, when you really desperately want to speed through something for one of the dailies or anything from there, having those speed ups then is vital. So it's just say it's very tempting to just go, yep, complete. But if you can bring it down by that 1% or 1 minute per help, Oh, it was 11. Oh, look, they must have up the thing. Right, and where are we doing now? What's really good? Yeah. So again, I'm asking out there as well, if you know how to set on BlueStacks the side scroll button, so that I can scroll left and right like I can up and down, that would be great. Scrolls. Do you know what? I'm not going to edit it in video. That's just rude. As we were talking about before, like as I was saying about the missions leading you to other missions. This is a prime example of a mission leading to a mission where you get down to Risa and you've got more. Hopefully now, because I've completed some of these, I can select it. Nope, it wants me to select. Go in. There we go. Hopefully. So I need one that's ambitious. See, it's that one there. Beat the Orion Corvette. So what happened there, man? Oh dear. So I lost it on the triangle, plus my crew setup is probably well bad. Okay, so maybe what it is worth switching now to... Let's switch ships. Don't care about the speed up that one. Oh my god, I've only got a couple of minutes. I literally was going to go 15, boom, done, and it wasn't there. It was, I'm not used to that. Right. So how am I going to swap the ships around? Oz. So is as I have an officer XP event. I haven't really put much into my officers yet, so I need to get a total of 3,000 XP. Let's see what I've got in my officers. Just under 3,000. So that's good. That's a good, which means I can do that, complete that, which then will allow me 5 better. Let's right. That much that. How is that even possible? Right. Now I've got 3,000. Like a charm. Wow. All of those are rewards. So let's have a think about what I need with regards Increases the weapon damage of the ship. Damage of the first shot of the ship by 5%. So that's the old Zulu. Still thinking. It's actually showing as a better that way. Let's try. What I am going to do before I do anything is actually take the mission that's here first. Saves me having to do anything. And while we are here, let's put fruit. Let's get for there up a little bit. If we can get this up towards did I just yes, of course, build speed up rather than repair speed up. Work on. So this is not, shouldn't really be doing this right now, because if I was thinking strategically, just due to the fact of just because really I should be, as I'm not using ship, let's put it on build. Yes, because I'm not actually technically using my ship parts. Let me think. But there's no build event, so that's fine. At this level, I would be expecting ships to be spend XP like it used to be, but I could be wrong. So we'll have a look at that. So let's see how my Rialta does this time against this boss. I bet I'm going to get dicked again, aren't I? Everyone can have a good, we can have a good old chuckle together. And is there anything actually before we do anything else in the system? Oh, okay, brilliant. Come on, let's see what's gonna happen. See what's gonna happen. Come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I died again. I'm so bad. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one for now. I'm just going to not worry about this one for now. And we'll go and do some other stuff while we decide what we're going to do. Speed that up. Quick minute there. I'm going against my own way of doing things. It's really bad. I need to be not doing that. I'm gonna get... Oh, all of warp 9. Wow. Right. So now I don't have a spare ship. How am I supposed to swap ships without another ship being there? Which is fine. Doesn't know. So let's. You know what? I'm really bloody determined to kill this bloody thing now. I should do now. My ship's bloody stronger. So we'll see what's going on here. It says I've got 2 things in Issa as well. So I'm assuming I've probably also got to hit hostiles. playing 2. Let's have a quick look. Got to hit 4 hostiles as well. Gives me a little bit of time to do something while we're here. So it'd be good, really good to say, get some of your comments again about how you feel about the game now and how it has changed, and how a series like this is showing the difference of what the game is now to a new player compared to the way that you remember it. One of the players on 147 who has been saying, thanks very much for the videos, it saves me having to make a new account, because he's been tempted. Actually, what this has done is actually given him an incentive to go and do another account, and funny enough, he's actually on this server. So this server is open, still taking new people for however long it's going to be until they open the next one, I guess. But yeah, so my recommendation is, if you want to go and have some fun and start again, get that second account up, third account, fourth account, and come and join 127 and join the fun. Right, let's see if I can beat this time. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Champion! Yeah, I killed you little bitch. Oh dear. Level 6s. 7's probably too big for me at the moment. So rather than use lots of harlots. A lot of people doing stuff here today. A lot of people doing stuff. And this is really nice. I like seeing the activity of new players experiencing this, trying to work the game out in these lower levels where it's just, yeah, let's go and blow some stuff up. Let's run in. Yeah, let's go and just... Problem is I can't see people's crews because you can't attack anything until you're level 10 side of mining. You can't see crews, which then just interesting to see what these new players are using. Obviously the number of officers that you've got are limited. But what it's doing is the different combinations that people are trying out. Yeah, what people are trying out to kind of see what works, what doesn't work, and they're starting their journey. They're exploring the game. Return to reset. I am in reset. So, why would I return to somewhere I am already at? I mean, ready to collect. Bingo. Next one. Good. We're starting to blast. Am I really out of trit? I've got no repairs? Missions with trit. Have I got that level 1 done yet? So I've got nothing left in research right now. I was hoping to get down towards the south, but it looks like it doesn't really want to let me. It wants to keep me up in this corner at the moment. Just playing along. What's going on in here? Oh, nice and easy. We can do that one. So while we're waiting, doing some visit, going through things, would like to kind of tell you a little bit of an antidote with regards to some of the trolls that I have been coming up and meeting while doing these videos and promoting the videos. Really, some people have really taken offense of me doing a video, or maybe on the content creation sections of their server Discord, publishing my content, or for others to watch, and they have this feeling that because they don't want to watch it, it means that the other 1,000 people on that server Discord, or 500 or 250 people, don't want to watch it. Well, as I say, Farq you. You can go and shove your thingy up your batty hole and disappear, please. Because you know what? I've got people from all servers who have contacted me to say, like, thanks very much for doing this, and it's nice because it's something that people just don't have the time to go back and start again, to re-experience the mystery and the thrill of working my way through. And they've actually kind of gone where we've gone how time consuming the game is, especially nowadays, and the number of different tasks that you need to do daily. What this has done is this has kind of just shown you how simple it was, where it was click, go, kill a red, maybe do a little bit of mining, mission, exploring, mission, die, repair, build, search. Just very build a castle type game. Now the game has evolved into this juggernaut of multitudes of different events, different dailies, different paths you can take. Are you going to be a miner? Are you going to be a PvEer? Are you going to be a PvPer? Are you going for the resource raided? Are you going for power destroyed? Are you just plodding along, just willy-nilly, just pressing buttons to build stuff? So there's, or are you very analytical and able to kind of look at things and go, right, okay, I know I need to save X to get to this, and I need to follow this path to do this. I need to get to this ship. I need to scrap this ship to get enough for this, so that I can do this in the days. And the approach now is so diverse in journey that everyone takes. Nobody's going to come out the same. What I have noticed, especially on our dying server, 147, is that I would say spend levels is down. Spend levels is definitely down, which is, for in the eyes of big Scobly, they don't really care. I'm sure one little server that is just dying, spends down. But you know what? These guys have been around for 2.5 years plus. We've stuck through it, through the pains, through the balls up through the expansion, through the dying, through the bullying, through the just the whales disappearing. Yeah, it's very interesting because they actually look at when a lot of the older players left. It was 28, 30, 32. They just spent all their money and did it. Then you've got the likes of some that were round up to 39, dropped out at 39 because of the gate that was there before they opened up Dark Space, and they've just never returned. We have a number of players who are just legacy name. Their name is part and parcel of our server. They don't play anymore, but everyone knows who they are, and it'd be nice to have them back to show them that actually, you know what, the game is more enjoyable. It's more time consuming, but it's frustrating as hell. But there's so much more to the game than originally what it was made out to be, and that's exciting for players and to come back. So if any of the old players on 147 do ever stumble across any of my work, then come back and say hi. Chaos will have open arms for you. TBE probably will as well. Don't join Wolf. Simple as that. Sorry. Do you know the amount of crap I'm going to get now for saying that? Nah, they're all right. The Wolf guys are okay. They just don't like me at all. But that's I'm like I don't know. I'm like Marmite, Vegemite, whatever you want to call it. You either love me or hate me. 9 times out of 10, you really hate me. But that's okay. It's okay. It's only a game. Okay, we're here to have some fun. Oh, look at all of this. Oh. Let's have a look. See if I can steal some trit. Level 7s. Oh, someone's got a miner. Attack! Am I gonna die? Might do. Yay! Right, has he got any resources? Nope. Got any resources? Yep. I should beat that. There we go, should. Let me have a look. Yay! Oh, I'm just clearing out all these. 7, 7, 8. Very hard. Right, as I'm here, I think that might be alright for now. Our level 11s mining with very low system. Why haven't they got envoys already? Right. So, I must have a task here. Question is, I was so concerned about blowing up other players' ships that yes, indeed. Indeed. I have to get back and hopefully that's done. As we're going to need to go back to repair anyway, really, before we do anything, it's probably worth seeing what we've got in here to have a look at. And what we will do is we're going to do a quick speed check. I think that's enough. Let's forward that up by 10 minutes. Got that build. Great. So let's see what the prereq for... I bet it's to do with it. I bet I'm going to start doing the dock soon. I know. Prereq for this. For shipyard 7, dry dock 4, generator 4. Okay. Let's get these sorted, and that'll give us the opportunity of, we can, pressing the button to Ops 8, which opens up again a whole heap of opportunities. Also, this is giving us more for our dailies, and also there's a build event on as well, so that all helps towards the bigger picture on this one. Okay, so we've got brilliant trip done. So to get to shipyard level 7, I am going to have to brick warehouse needs to be level 5. I need to get probably R&D. Dry dock A, R&D, yeah. So let's get some of these small little ones done first. That should be done quite quickly. That helps. I'm going to be in a bit of a sticky situation here. 50-60, only going to give me 155. This is the joys of doing it in hour sessions, isn't it? You don't get that 4 hour boost. Oh, because I'm not reading the nothing. As we're working our way back, we'll pop up here. Do you know what? Get home while we're here, and we've got this spare ship. Let's send Scotty out doing some exploring. As he should be. So as we've got a bit of extra time going on here and we're having a bit of a chat, let me know what you thought of the latest arc in the main game. It was interesting. It was a bit Armada heavy for my liking. Some of the events were really good. Some of the events were... I'm not 100% sure on them. But it was an excitable... yes, they sorted some stuff out and it was good. They're starting to listen to the players a bit more, and the game, they've got to remember sometimes that yes, Scopely is all about making money, and yes, they want to, but the people who pay that are the players. Game should be for the players, not the shareholders. And I think that they have obviously brought in a brand new set of writers or project managers or whatever it is that is working and helping towards build a better narrative on the game. So sorry about that. I had to disappear for a little bit. Her wife was shouting at me, saying the fan's not on enough, and can you put my phone on charge? I'm like, thank you very much for that, darling. Yeah. Okay, so docs are good. Woo. And yeah. Get these building while we're here, because then we can get these out of the way and start building the good stuff. Where did Scotty take us? Let's going to start building back to bloody. Right. So the prereq on that was 4-4. Get shipyard done. That's definitely going to get up. I would really like to get Ops 8 done and at least on the go before I finish our. Good. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, it'd be really good to get your opinions on the different kind of the way the latest arc. What you thought was good, what could have been improved on, because let's say Scopely are starting to listen. Yes, they've worked out that, yeah, do you know what? It's the players who pump in the money, talk about it, who bring in new players, that keeps their shareholders happy and investors. It's just our lowly guys like us who just play, are just one number in a very, very, very large pool. Are we here? No. Not exploring some systems. Yeah. So after this series is done, say 7 episodes, and if I can, I will try to live stream episode 7. Technology limitations may apply, but it'd be good to know what kind of you guys would maybe like me to do for another video. I know that say DJs has his, and Rev has his, for instance, but we've got an opportunity here for another point of view, slightly different style of play, different style of presentation. Give me some ideas. More than happy to put something together to help you out. Yes, there's earning ones we can do. We can do looking at battles. We can cruise. But say I'm not going to say I'm an expert, and ever say I'm an expert. There's a lot of resources from a lot of my members and across the servers and the galaxies and the discords and everything from there. So I'm never going to say that I'm an expert at this game. I don't think anyone is, but I'm here to help. I'm just a standard player talking about standard stuff, really. This is what I'm here to do. And also, it's nice just talking to myself sometimes. Can't go wrong with just having a bit of a chat to yourself sometimes, can you? Right, well, down there, let's move Guardy this way. It is weird seeing an Armada chat without on my way, join. Full. Considering the last 3 days of Armadas, it was a tough one. Day 1, good. Day 2, good. Day 3, bad. We had to beg and borrow, and the number of favors I'm now going to have to do across the galaxy to help people and other alliances for them to give up an epic so that our alliance could do an epic. It was just disappointing seeing some of the things getting wasted. You know what I mean? Just like there was just people blowing epic directives which are hard enough to come by anyway on little epics, which just the point. What was the point of it? You've spent all that time building them up and got any. So yeah, there's all those types of games really that I'm trying to say we were really got more left on that, right? That's the kind of good view for me. Right, let's go and do Talon, and see where Scotty doesn't know. where he's going, but he doesn't know. Whoa. Sorry, I'm singing along. You ever spoken to yourself for an hour? No, not many people can say they've actually spoken to themselves for 1 hour. 1 whole hour of just talking nonsense. It's crazy. Skills full up, tricks full up. Right, I've got 10 minutes left. Let's have a doing that. Good pair stuff. Let's use an hour on that. While that's getting there, let's go in that and let's get guard done. 1 hour 19. Speed that up. So, are we going to go for... Now we've got the choice now. Do we start going for construction speed to speed those up, or do we work on the ships? Thinking at this time, with the lack of speed ups that we've got, I would probably go towards the building efficiency one and the construction speed to bring down costs and to say to kind of speed everything up, because build times are fine. I can work on ships, work on all. But speeding up build times at this moment in time is vital to the kind of progression within this game. You need to be able to build fast. Fortunately, I think at the moment I've got one build at 55 days, another one at 27. I've got a research at 40 days at the moment. I'm just getting enough 4-star uncommon to get my ops to ops 41, and then it's sit there and do for a while I get everything leveled up, not working at 41. So it's been a bit of a journey, way up to 40. I'm actually at 40 for longer than I wanted, because you've got that 40 is a bit of a no-way gap, because you're competing against, say, 40s and 41s all the way up to 45s in competition in leaderboards. You've got no access to 4G uncommon refinery. Your research, yes, some of it's opened up, but a lot of it opens up at 41 or 42. Could you have stayed at 39? Yes. And it would have made life easier? Yes. But yeah, 40 is alright. Not as bad as people get out. Pretty safe. But did I finish this one? That was return station. So another little trick that we didn't think about back in the day, because we didn't have warp stop. Yes, you need, guys, warp stop. If you mistakenly recalled a ship, it would go back to base. If you mistakenly set the ship somewhere on a 15-minute, an hour journey, you couldn't stop it. That's one of the great things. So when you got missions, it says return to base. Take that second ship. Boom. There you go. Technically return to base. In the eyes of the missions, which is great, because it means that, especially on these big ones where you're doing the ones in the arcs and things from there, really does save you having to. So we haven't really got much left up here at the moment, have we? let's start moving our ass this way. So yeah, it's a great little thing. Warp stop. That used to be the worst one when you were in Yarda, back when there was like no there's only 2 nodes in Yarda back in the day. If you were lucky, well, there's 3 originally. Most of them had 2. There's some ended up having 1. The unlucky ones had 0 in them because of the speed mining and the size. I think it was size, if I remember correctly, before they brought in speed mining. Data used to take so long to mine. It was ridiculous. And the worst thing about it is sometimes you'd move and you'd press recall rather than manage or locate or something, and boom, there you go, gone. Shit. And by the time you even think about coming back, because back to Yarda before they added the shortcuts, it was 20 minutes. And that's why the original rule, the row rule that came into place, and a lot of no hitting in data, no hit in Yarda, because it took so long to warp there. It's just like, what's the point? Now, depending on your server, some of those are done, still in play. Some of those are open season still. With us, it really depends. Me, I try not to shit where I eat, but there are some who will be more than happy to go and clear data. Be more than happy to clear the clips, probably. Nobody really hits in bulk space. A dark space and G4. Again, it depends on the individual and who it is. Got a couple of Billy Big Boobs on the server who think that they rule the place, so they will do as they wish, but they're insignificant compared to another. They soon get bored and go back to the normal ways, which is fine, because you know what? I loved war. As I said in a couple of my other videos, I love war. It's great. It makes you think. You have got to be strategic. You got to think about mining. You don't just stick a chip on a node. Mine for right. You got to use your stars. You're out with fortunes. You're out with you're not having to worry about things. Very much in the same way as what I'm doing now. Really, I'm just going around doing my thing. I've got to worry about server politics or any of that codswallop that comes along with it. Many of us absolutely hate. Yeah, we hate our row, but do you know what? It makes sense to what it's doing, but pain in the right. As we're at 4 minutes left, I'm going to speed up my shipyard build. Going to start our Ops 7. Ops 7 or Ops 7? Ops 8, sorry. Start Ops 8, so by the next video, we'll be able to press that go, which is lovely. Love a build to start with, and we can kind of work our way from there. So as we're kind of doing these last little bits, these last bits of exploring down in the corner, doing our exploring down here, means again we've gone through quite a few missions. We've done quite a bit of building. We've made one ops level. Like we started with the 7 build. When we start the next hour, we'll have the 8 build completed. And I say we've gone through, we've worked on the ships, we've done the building, done the research, we've worked on the officers. So in this hour, we may not have felt like we've done a huge amount, but actually we've done quite a fair bit of initial groundwork, which again will help us when we get to 8. And I don't understand how away missions is going to work. The away missions obviously is new. Didn't have away missions back in the day. Considering I've only got 5 officers so far, how does that work? So that's going to be interesting to see what it's like being an Ops 8 and I'm gonna go with Trit. Turn your hostage back to your station. Oh. You tricky? Oh. So I'm starting to build it up. Considering, yeah, 5,000. I was at 0 at one point. And 5,000 is a lot. Considering the cost it is to repair and the cost for building and research. It's actually the deal. That's the hardest bit. And that's one of the things that it's for now, also my ops currently is 1.1 billion. So deal isn't a problem. But it reminds me of back in the day, building stuff. Par you were okay with, but it was deal. Never have enough. If we can get one more something in before we finish off our how exciting. Brilliant. Great stuff. There you go. Look at that. You can get any more perfect timing than that, really, could you? Brilliant. Look, well, thanks very much, everybody, for joining me for part 4. This special What the Farq presents. Part 5 will be coming soon. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you around soon.